Hey, what's up? This is Scott with Level Up Tuts, and today we're going to continue our CSS dropdown. And keep in mind, I'm just going really slow with this because I want to hit every single point so you really understand exactly what the CSS is doing to make this menu working. So here we're actually going to have a working dropdown menu at the end of this video. Okay, so follow along and keep going. Well, now one more thing we have to do here is we need to make these links actually drop down. So what we want to do is we want to say that this entire unordered list here, nav ul li ul, we want to say display not inline. We want to say display none. That gets rid of it. And now we can say on the nav ul li. So we can add a colon hover. So this is saying when you hover over a list item, it's going to do something. And we're going to say the child unordered list, we want it to display block. So what this is really doing, it's hiding it. However, when we hover over this list item, the unordered list that's immediately within it is going to be displayed block. So let's come back to our site, refresh. You'll now notice when I hover over this, our links show up, and there's still a whole lot of funkiness, and I'm going to tell you why. So there's just one more thing, and if you could guess what it is, we need to position this unordered list absolutely so that it's not within this whole, it's not disrupting the flow of the document here. So we're going to say that these unordered lists that are also display none have a position absolute, and we need their containers, these list items, the nav li, the first level items, we need those to have a position relative. Not padding right. So to clear this up a little bit, we say our first level, okay, and then starting right here is our second level. Perfect. And let's come back to our document. Now that we have to position absolutely to this item, now we are going to want to start telling these where exactly to position. And it looks like we need a background color on these as well. So let's do that. Let's add a background color of 333, and we need to declare exactly where these are going to be. So we gave them a position absolute. So we want to say from the top they're going to be 42 pixels. And we are doing this relative to this list item right here. So when you position things absolutely, you've probably watched our video. If you haven't, when you are wrapping something that's positioned absolutely in a position relative, it's going to position relative to that item instead of relative to the document itself. So 42 pixels, because that is the height of our buttons, of our first level buttons. So that's where I got this number 42. I'm also going to give this a margin of 0 and padding of 0. Refresh. Okay, here we are. I hover over and we have our drop-down menu. Notice how this is supremely basic, but it's working, totally functioning, and looks pretty good for 6 minutes or however long this video was. Now, if we want this UL to be some sort of a wrapper or something, we could say, we could add this child selector here, and this is going to say that the UL immediately in the nav will have a margin of 0 and auto, and this is going to have a width of 80%. Check it out. We now have a nice looking drop-down menu. Well, as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave a comment on the video or hit us up at Twitter, Level Up Tuts. As always, we love hearing from you. We're also on Facebook, whatever. Just let us know what you're thinking, and thanks for watching. Bye.